Yo, what is going down with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys and fangirls, and of course, as always, otakus and Nikikomoris out there's the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Freak 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. And of course, you guys have rest intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. About 2 days ago, I stumbled across this news here. Oh, excuse me, I itched my nose there for a second. Sorry for here a little bit of older Pokemon X version of this glittering cave theme or whatever. I'm trying to shiny hunt this Axew thing because I already got this older ones like Whismur and Zubat, but not to try to get too off topic, but I heard there's a couple more extra like characters that they added into Kingdom Hearts, and I think this is the ones that were on Twitter, so I'll leave the link to all these pictures in the description box down below. Not really too much to say, they were just, I don't know. I think these are original characters because I remember I saw them way back in the PS2 era from the Kingdom Hearts 2. I think it was 2001 or 02 when I came, because the first one was 2000. I remember that for a fucking fact, Jack. But there's a couple other brand new pictures they showed here besides this one. What's it called? They show a little bit more of a couple extra leaks. I'm not sure if these are leaks or officially from Kingdom Hearts or not. It should be. As all of them look like they were from the Hercules line. I'm not gonna lie. For very, very fucking obvious reasons, this was like my absolute #1 favorite here. Was Meg. Meg, obviously, was definitely freaking babe for me at the time. I had like the biggest crush on her when I was a 90s kid. Bitch was really hot as fuck. I'm just gonna like point out right there. Can't sugarcoat it at all. My 9-year-old little me, I love the fuck out of that bitch. And actually, she's called Hercules Wonder Boy. You're doing okay there, Wonder Boy? And she sounded like a bitch, but she was fucking awesome, man. I loved her. And I love the voice actor that did her character too, man. It just brings me way back. A little bit more of an innocent time before, you know. Well, not really innocent because I was a huge fucking perv back then, even especially all the way up to high school. But obviously I had to cool it down for obviously political law fucking reasons when I got into college because I wasn't a kid anymore as an adult. But anyways, yeah, links to the description box down below to all the Twitter pictures here. This was from a couple hours ago. The other one was from 2 days ago, I think. Could be wrong on that. October 18th. Oh, almost 2 days. By the time this video comes out, it'll be 2 days. And you can see the typical Donald and Goofy and Sora there. In that real badass little Keyblade position. He's about to fight the Heartless again. Oh my god, I can't wait for that shit. Woo! That's going to be the fucking jam. I'm telling you, man. I'm not really a big die-hard fan of it, but I really like a lot of the enemies and a lot of the Final Fantasy looking characters that look great. You know, granted, I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan because it's weird because Square Enix made both of these games, but this has a Disney side to it because, you know, when I was a 90s kid, I absolutely loved the shit out of everything. That was the Disney Renaissance era, and I was lucky enough, blessed enough to be born in that era. No, not born in that era because I was born in 89, but you get what I'm saying. I was almost around the same time Little Mermaid was born. I mean, it was creative, just crazy. Oh, another, I know I'm not talking really too much about Disney news, but I know they already showed the Aladdin thing a couple days ago. I don't really got too many things to say about it, except no offense to anyone that's Arabic or Middle Eastern descent or whatever, but one of the dudes that was in there when I was just finished watching the Venom movie almost 2.5 weeks ago, the one that was supposed to be like the CEO of like some fantasy version of like SpaceX or Tesla, like that dude Elon Musk in real life owns. And he was like the CEO of like this place where he creates brand new genetics and life and all that stuff, and he's trying to control the symbiotes. Pretty kick-ass, not gonna lie. Looks damn freaking good. I'm still hyped that Woody Harrelson's going to end up being Carnage. That's going to be freaking awesome. Holy shit, man. They even got the Pegasus dude right, too. That's cool. And the one I wonder if Danny DeVito's going to go back to his role, because I think the only thing he's doing nowadays is that Fox or FX show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That was going to be really crazy as fuck if he goes back to his original role as Phil. That would be awesome. Because I remember when I was a 90s kid, Danny DeVito was really, really big at the time. Alright, so there's the official website for that down there as well. Now let's get back to the main story of this thing. Well, not even get back to it, but from Kotaku. You know, I know they shit it a little bit on really, really big YouTubers or like the 100,000s to 1 million plus subscriber, like big giant channels out there that talk about gaming. That's a little bit fucked up to see that they did that. I'm not sure if this thing's ever going to come back. Hopefully it does. Because if it gives me a little bit of bullshit and trouble, it's going to suck. Oh, there we go. It says the top PlayStation trophy hunter is now bagging 300 platinums a year. This was from Ethan Gatch right here. I'm not sure. I don't think he was the one that said it. It was some other dude. I think his name was not Jesse Ventura. Jason Schreier, he was the motherfucker that said that shit. That is completely uncalled for. Very fucking childish of him to try to overthrow or shit on other YouTubers' reputations like that. That's not cool. That's all I'm gonna say about that news. So it says Karim was given a certificate of Guinness Book World Records for September for having the most platinum PSN trophies in the world. And the one that took the picture of it was Hakum. So it says Karim likes to collect PlayStation trophies. You guys could leave here if you were just in here for the Kingdom Hearts news. It wasn't that much of it. Like a lot, Sony first introduced its achievement system of the system with the PS3's 2.440, I think it's 40 or 40, firmware update 2 in 2008. Last week, Guinness World Records finally recognized Karim, who goes by Hakum on PSN. Hakum, I think that's how you say it. For his prowess with a certificate certifying him as the world's top platinum trophy holder. He currently has more than 1,700. Wow. PlayStation trophies are broken up into 4 different categories: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Bronze trophies are a dime a dozen. Players often get them just for progressing at certain points of the game. Platinum trophies are much more rare and a lot more difficult to collect. I think I've only, in my own personal opinion, overall thoughts, views, and opinions, my PS3 and PS4, I think I've only gotten like 1 for my PS4 Pro, like ever, for platinum trophies, and I got like 4 of them in my original PS3 like console. That's it. Alright, difficult to collect. While games can have multiple bronze and silver trophies, they can only have 1 platinum. Some don't have any. A standard platinum trophy usually requires a player to unlock every other trophy in the game. Usually by not completing it on harder difficulties, but also discovering most of its secrets. In large games like Horizon Zero Dawn, or notoriously challenging ones like Dark Souls, it can be especially brutal to earn. Karim has platinums in both. I've heard a lot of stories about not just Dark Souls, but Bloodborne 1 and 2, both of those games, because I always get both of them mixed up. Well, not the titles, because they both sound different, but a lot of their gameplay styles. If I could go a little bit off track for a minute, I've heard a lot of fucked up crazy stories about people playing like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, trying to get like all the achievements on there, all the trophy achievements. Oh my god. I think someone had to go to hell and back to get those as trophies, platinums especially, nonetheless. Probably getting silver and gold ones are way, way fucking harder to get. And probably like damn near impossible to get platinum one. Alright, so let's keep it moving, as I was saying. So it says, quote, "There are many trophies that I'm proud of, but the one I remember was the Max Payne 3 trophy, which you had to complete the game without dying," unquote, Karim said in an email to Kotaku. It's a silver trophy called the Shadow Rushed Me, and it requires not only staying alive the whole time, but also completing each chapter in the game within 60 seconds. Every kill a player gets adds 5 seconds to the timer, while every headshot adds 6. It says, quote again, "That's the trophy I am most proud of because the skill and dedication. I have to put it and unlocking it, and it took me about 20 hours to do, which retires my course." Karim, however you say his name, who says he's 34 years old and lives with his family in Bahrain. I'm probably butchering that part out, so no offense to anyone that lives over there. Bahrain. Oh, I went a little bit too far. Hold on 1 second. Ugh, these things take so fucking long to look. I don't know why I always have trouble with like Polygon Kotaku whenever I read their articles. It takes long as fuck. Started collecting trophies back when they began in the summer of 2008. He was playing, it was the same time I graduated high school, way back when. And it makes me feel old. He was playing Super Stardust when he heard the iconic trophy sound for the first time after completing the game's Lava Planet. His first platinum was in Uncharted Drake's Fortune, in 2007 game that that had them patched in. He's been collecting them ever since. During that time, he's occasionally given up on games that he's gotten sick of or when he saves the corrupt data. His first platinum turned into hundreds and then eventually turned more into thousands. In the week since he's first submitted his collection to be verified by Guinness, he accrued a few dozen more by bring up a total of 1,724. Hot damn, that is a Guinness Book of World Record. Shout out to him, that's great. I remember I talked about this guy in an older video too, a while ago, I think last year. He said his first approach was Vetting Organization 2011. Shortly after the PSN was hacked, which he says that Guinness was used as an excuse not to pursue the claim. Guinness is currently putting together a new video game centric record book. That didn't deter him though. In fact, not much seems to, at least when it comes to his obsession with PSN trophies. If he were to let up on the grind, other players might eventually catch up and overtake him. According to the trophies tracking website PSN Profiles, there's only one other player who is currently within a spitting distance of Karim. They go by the handle of Rough Dog 4 and currently has 1,723 platinum trophies, just one behind Kareem. Wow, so that guy's literally on his ass before he even gets to that fame and fortune. 1,724, my freaking Lord. I don't know how the fuck people do hours and hours of gameplay. I can't do that because, I got an IRL real life job. I got to work at the hotel casino place where I always do work at. So unfortunately, that will never be able to happen for me. But for any of you other guys out there, especially my younger viewers and subscribers, you guys can probably do it all the time. Especially the ones that, are still out in school and stuff trying to, be someone. Well, it says in an email, I think that's it. Under the article, if there's more down there, I'll leave it down below. So it says in an email, however, he was dismissive that the possibility says, quote, I do not have any rivals currently, he said. You will know why in a few weeks, unquote. He said that he does still feel pressure to be constantly playing, though. As a result, his games across the Ps4, Vita, and PS3 even. It may be obsolete, but he still continues to count to players, trophies totals. His claims to own multiple of each of the consoles as well, just in case, including 6 Vitas. Out of all of the games he's complete, he does say that he buys some himself, while others are lent to him by his friends or sent to some by his fans. Karim says that he uses it to work as a financial service firm as an engineer until it closed a few years back. Then did a 2-year stint with Bloomberg and Bahrain. Before that, the offices are now closed. Now he says he makes do to feeding his platinum obsession through a combination of family support and a government marriage allowance and renting his vast collection of visual novel games. And in some rare instances, getting him money from other players who pay him to do platinum games for them. Those pay platinum gigs, he says, in some cases go as far as little as $20 or as much as $500. Not bad. He's running a good ass side hustle. I'll just say that. Overall thoughts and opinions there. According to Karim, he doesn't platinum through the games himself in these instances, but but instead he passes the information onto other friends, taking only a finder's fee. It's like a guy that comes to a shop and buys things. I don't ask him, why did you purchase this or that? I take the money and do the job for him, or in this case, his friends do too. He stresses that the deals aren't very common though, and most likely are just about fans and followers wanting to contribute to his ongoing project. Another overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Those are real, actual trophies. That's great. He's probably won every single one. Best of luck to the man. I don't know if I'll ever do another article on him because I never read any of his articles before except for one for last year. I'll leave that down below. And that's it. Links to the description box down below and I'm out. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, the talk is unique communities out there. I'll see you when I see you guys today. Have a good night wherever you're at on the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future article session reviews, including video game industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and that's it. Take care. Stay safe. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. Ladies and goodbye. See you all on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. Laters and goodbye. And if any of you guys are achievement hunters, even shiny hunters like Pokemon fans like me, you'll love this shit. Later.